The journey begins with a single point of focus. A feather, black as the space between stars. It drifts down, spiraling through the cooling air until it touches the surface of the water. It does not float. It rests on the tension of the moment. The water is ink. The water is a mirror that has forgotten how to reflect. You are watching this from behind a window of polished darkness. You are safe here. Nestled within the velvet embrace of a carriage that knows your shape. Deep purple, soft against your skin. The air inside is cool, scented with old parchment and the faint, sweet trace of lavender. There is no rattle of wheels. No friction of steel on steel. This train is carved from obsidian, smooth and volcanic. It does not run on rails. It glides upon a river of shadows, a silent current that flows beneath the ordinary world. Look at the light. It does not come from a bulb or a flame. It comes from stones suspended in the air around you. Fluorite crystals, glowing with a soft, breath-like blue. They pulse. In and out. Matching the rhythm of your chest. Your breath is the engine. Your exhale is the momentum. You are moving away from the noise of the day. Moving away from the tangled timelines of your waking life. The obsidian carriage absorbs the heaviness of your shoulders. It drinks the gravity that has been pulling at your neck. Outside, the twilight is eternal. A Roman sky, painted in bruises of violet and charcoal. The sun has set, but its memory remains, burning low behind the silhouette of a crater. You are traveling back. Not just in space, but in density. Everything here feels heavier, more real, more grounded. Let your eyelids feel this weight. Let them drop, heavy as velvet curtains closing on a stage. The train curves gently, following the fluid architecture of a dream. You are drifting. You are gliding. You are held. The motion ceases. Not with a halt, but with a dissolve. The momentum simply evaporates, leaving you in perfect stillness. The doors of obsidian part silently. Step out. The ground beneath your feet is solid, warm, living rock. You are standing at the edge of Lake Avernus. The Romans called this place Aornos. The place without birds. Listen. The silence here is not empty. It is thick. It is a texture you can touch. The air is still, heavy with a mist that curls around your ankles like a shy animal. There is a scent here. Can you smell it? It is the smell of the earth's deep secrets. A faint trace of sulfur mingling with the salt of the nearby sea. It is the scent of transformation. Look at the lake. It is a perfect circle, a volcanic eye staring up at the darkening cosmos. To your left, shadows of great engineering rise from the water. The ghosts of Portus Julius. Great stone pillars, half submerged, green with the moss of centuries. This was once a harbor of war, built by Agrippa to protect the empire. But the war is over now. The legions have gone home. The shout of the centurion has faded into the wind. There is only peace left in the wake of chaos. just as the turbulence in your mind has settled into the depths of this lake. The water is still. So still. It holds the history of 1,000 years, yet it remains unperturbed. Reach out with your awareness. Feel the coolness of the mist touching your cheeks. It is a baptism of quiet. You are walking along the shore now. The gravel crunches softly. A sound that belongs only to you. To your right, the forest is dense, the leaves dark and broad. They do not rustle. They are listening. Everything here is listening to the rhythm of your heart. Slowing down. Sinking deeper. Into the earth. Into the stone. Into the self. Ahead of you, carved into the side of the cliff, is an opening. A trapezoidal mouth of shadow. The grotto. This is where the ancient world came to ask questions. This is where the hero Aeneas came, seeking the ghost of his father, seeking the wisdom to move forward. You enter. The temperature drops, pleasant and cooling on your forehead. The tunnel is long, hewn from the tough rock by human hands and divine will. Shafts of moonlight pierce through openings high above, creating pillars of silver dust in the darkness. Walk through them. Bathe in the light of the moon. You are not alone here. She is waiting. Not a witch, not a monster. But a presence. The Sibyl. The guide. She appears as a feeling of immense, ancient compassion. She is the part of you that knows the way. She sits by a stone ledge, surrounded by fallen leaves. Thousands of them. In the stories, she wrote prophecies on these leaves. And when the wind blew, the answers would scatter, forcing the seeker to find their own truth. Pick up a leaf. It feels like leather, cool and dry. It represents a sorrow you have been carrying. A grief. a loss, a worry about the future. The Roman Stoics walked this land too. They whisper from the walls. It is not the weight of the burden, but how you carry it. Grief is not a punishment. Grief is simply love that has nowhere to go. It is energy. The Sibyl looks at you. She does not speak with words, but with a vibration that hums in your chest bones. She tells you that to descend is to rise. To go down into the dark, into the underworld of your subconscious, is the only way to find the golden bough. The golden bough is not a magic branch. It is the acceptance of your own wholeness. You feel a release in your solar plexus. A knot untying. The war inside you is ending. The Pax Romana, the Roman peace, is settling over the landscape of your soul. You place the leaf back on the stone. You do not need to know the future. You only need to trust the earth beneath your feet. The tunnel stretches on, deeper, softer, darker. Beckoning you to rest. You emerge from the tunnel, but not back into the world you knew. You have arrived at the Elysian fields. But it is not a meadow of grass. It is a meadow of stars. The boundary between the lake and the sky has dissolved. You are floating now. The heavy body, the tired limbs, they are weightless. The obsidian train is waiting for you here, but it has changed. It is no longer solid. It is made of transparency and starlight. The Roman chariot at the front is dissolving into mist. The purple velvet has become the night sky itself. You lie down. Not on a seat, but on a cloud of nebulous energy. You are drifting on the river of Lethe. The river of forgetfulness. But you are not forgetting who you are. You are forgetting who you were told to be. You are forgetting the pain. You are remembering the light. Tiny particles of light surround you. Like the fireflies of an Italian summer, but slower, ancient. They are the memories of joy. The echoes of laughter. The wisdom of the ancestors who found peace before you. They dance around your eyelids. Blue, gold, violet, the sulfur smell is gone. Replaced by the scent of rain on warm stone. Petrichor. The scent of deep, restorative sleep. You are a part of this landscape now. You are the mist. You are the obsidian. You are the silence. There is nothing left to do. No wars to fight. No prophecies to decipher. Only the gentle, rhythmic tide of the universe. breathing you, holding you, loving you, drifting, sinking, stillness, silence. Sleep.